are there any common things that singers do that are like vocal missteps that kind of turn you off to an actor that you could easily be fixed? Does that question make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, I would say over singing. Their auditions are so weird. It's such an imperfect way to do what we do, but scaling your performance to the room is really, really important. I've rarely seen someone get points, and I see this happen a lot, for coming in and just blasting the auditors with like, look at how loud I can sing. And at the same time, someone whose voice doesn't have any presence and is only acting for the camera, you worry that they'll get lost on stage. So really someone that figures out how to inhabit the space, give a performance that's scaled to the space. And the reason that's weird is that performance would probably be lost on a Broadway stage. And yet for some reason, that's the way that we do this. And people will say like, oh, they overacted, when I know that perhaps the actor's objective was to show that they could really leap off the stage. But I think, the thing that we're really always looking for is honesty and clarity, simplicity. I think other major missteps are a highly choreographed audition, because that doesn't really give us a chance to get to know you. I trust when you come in that you can learn staging. And that's also what a dance audition is for. Other missteps would be, I'm just thinking, again, like tonally, like just think about being honest and sincere and really inhabiting who you are, rather than putting on a really bold sound or something that is going to get in the way, because you don't know what the casting folks are looking for. So don't try to second guess. I always appreciate when people dress in a way that shows their ability to inhabit the character. I personally feel turned off when someone comes in with the exact, if it's an extreme costume, with that exact look, because I think, again, you're sort of painting yourself into a corner, because you don't know actually what everyone's looking for. You don't know what that character looks like. Even if you're replacing on Broadway, you don't know that they won't re-envision it or see you differently, or that they won't judge what you're wearing and saying, oh, that was someone just trying too hard. Other side is, don't underdress for auditions. Come in looking like you look on your best day. Super overly formal entrances into the room, I think, can be awkward. So walking in, wearing a suit, being really, really as if you're, going into an interview for a legal position, and shaking everyone's hands. And I think that can be an odd energy. So I think something that's really important when you come in the room is, and there's nothing natural about it, but how can you sort of portray how you would naturally interact with people in a theatrical working environment, which is a little more relaxed, a little more casual than the business world, but it's also not a reunion of friends. And so just really finding that balance. The way that you treat a pianist is so important. We all pay attention to that. That is like a great way to find out how someone actually is going to interact with other artists. And I certainly take note if someone is really gracious, appreciative, and collaborative with the pianist. And when someone gets frustrated with the pianist or is highly expectant of a certain treatment from the pianist or entitled, I take note of that too. Also, keep in mind that those people have been sitting in the room with that pianist all day. So chances are, if that pianist really butchers your audition, they probably butchered the 10 before you as well. So your ability to handle that with grace and kindness is noticed. I'm sure there's many more things that will come up, but those are my first not things in the negative list.